Hello everyone, welcome to Career Launcher, and today we are going to talk about MICAT 2026, and this is the third session of data interpretation in MICAT. So if you haven't watched those videos of MICAT 1, data interpretation 1 as well as data interpretation 2, just go and watch those videos. And we are going to have MICAT on 13th. So I think that is going to be next week. So let's start. Okay, so let's move towards the first question. So basically, if you are already preparing for daily dose, CAT 2026, the daily dose is live. So you can where you can test daily, test daily. You can evaluate yourself, and you can also start building a lot of strategies from the very start. So at the start of preparation, you can also build the strategies. You can build your knowledge, and you have enough time, and there are going to be 630 plus cat tests. You have sectional test for QA, VARC, DILR, and everything has we have is going to have video solutions, as well as we also have leaderboard. Now let's move towards set number one. So what does it say? So let's start. So basically, the first statement is saying that there are 12 people who are sitting in parallel rows containing 6 people each. Okay. So when I'm going to read this question, what is the first thing I'm going to think of? I'm going to think of there are 2 rows. So this is going to be a first row, this is going to be second row, and I'm going to say this is row 1 and this is row 2. Okay, now we are going to read it later. Now, if there are some changes, we will make those changes in such a way that there is an equal distance between any two adjacent people. Fair point. So there are 6 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And there are going to be 6 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are 6 people sitting in row 1, 6 people are sitting in row 2. Okay. Now, what else does it say? It says in row 1, so that is row 1, PQRSTV are seated and all of them are facing south. Okay, so I got it right. So in row 1, everyone is looking towards south. So in row 2, everyone will be facing north. Okay. And with 6 people. So we got P, Q, R, S, T, and V. 6 people. Okay. Now the 6 people are going to face north. So A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay. Now each member is seated in a row, faces another member of row. That is a very standard arrangement, that this person is facing this person is facing this person, and so on. Okay. Now P is sitting third to the left of T. Okay. So now again, we are going to talk about left and right. Okay. So when someone is looking in this direction, in this direction, you are going to have your right, and this is going to be your left. When someone is here, this is going to be your right, and this one is going to be your left. Okay. So I got right, left, clear. P is sitting third to the left of T. Okay. So T is here, and third to the left means 1, 2, 3, and this should be P. Third person in the left of T should be P. Okay. Now I got multiple possibilities. This is T, then 1, 2, 3, this can be P. If this is T, then 1, 2, 3, this can be P. If this is T, then this can be P. Okay. Now neither P nor T is sitting at extreme end of the row. So T cannot sit here, P cannot sit here. So basically, I have only one arrangement, that is T sitting here, P sitting here. Third to the left. I got the placement of 2 people. Okay. Now A sitting second to the right of E. Okay. So E is here, A is here. The right of E, second to the right means there is one gap between E and A. Now again, we can say there are multiple possibilities. Neither A nor E is facing T or B. Okay. So if E is here, A can be here. If E is here, not possible because it is facing T. If E is here, then A will be here. Again, not a possibility. If E is here, then A can be here. Okay, again a possibility. So I got two possibilities, E and A, E and A. So I got two possibilities. Okay. Now it says A is not sitting at the extreme end. It means E must be here and A must be here. The second possibility is reject. Okay. R is neither facing A nor sitting at the extreme end. So R cannot sit here, R cannot sit here, R cannot sit here. So what is the possible place for R? That is going to be this one, and there is no other place that is left. Okay. Only one of the person is sitting between F and C. So between F and C, there is going to be only one person. So basically, it can be F, it can be C, it can be F, it can be C. There is no other possibility. Or it can be vice versa. This is C, this is F, this is C, this is F. Okay. Uh, Neither F or C faces T. Okay, so F or C cannot sit here. So F and C can be are only going to be at these two places, F or C, or it can be vice versa. Now, T is not sitting at the extreme end. It means C must be sitting here, F must be sitting here. Okay, so I got the placement for this. Now, only one person is sitting between V and Q. Okay, now what do we have? Only one person is sitting between V and Q. So basically, if I look for V and Q, so V is going to be here, Q is going to be here. So basically, there is going to be only one possibility, and E does not face Q. It means Q cannot be here, so V must be here, and Q must be here. So this is the possibility that I'm getting. So this is V, this is Q, this is going to be S. Okay. Now I got two people left out. One is going to be which one? D. Another one is going to be B. So I got D and B. Now what do we get for D and B? Uh, hmm, so basically, I have no arrangement for D. I got no arrangement for B. So I think there is going to be something missing because I can get B or D something like this and B or D something like this. So there are going to be two possibilities. I can get B or D here, D or B over here. Okay. Now let's see the questions and what are the questions talking about. Now, how many people are sitting between B and D? So how many people are sitting between B and D? So if B is here, D is here. So how many people are there? Two. A and C. Direct answer is going to be option D. If B is related to B, in the same way Q is related to C. Okay. So how Q is related to C? So Q is here, C is here. So Q is related to C is directly here. Then B must be here. So V and B are related to this. Okay. Now P is related to whom? So in the same way P is also related, then P must be related to whom? P must be related to F. So that is again very straightforward question. So once you make the arrangement, you are going to get the answer. So P must be related to F, and that's going to be option 1. Okay. Now, which of the following is true regarding V? So V faces A, that's definitely false. V is facing E. T is not a neighbor of V, that is again false because V has only one neighbor, that is T. C faces the one who's sitting second to the left of V. I don't know, I have to check. And last one, V is sitting at one of the extreme ends of the row, and that is true. Because if you see, V is sitting one of the extreme ends. So V and S are two people who are sitting at the extreme end of the row. That is going to be option D. Now, which of the following pair represents the pair of sitting at extreme ends? That is going to be V and S. Okay, so now let's check the answer. So I got 2 F, D, and B. Okay, so I get the same answer? C, yes. So basically, this is how they should be approached. And in MICAT, more or less, you are going to get these kind of questions only. But the problem with the MICAT is you might have more than four options or less than four options. So in MICAT, number of options are not defined. There are some questions you can have six options or seven options. There are some questions where you can get three options. So it can be any number of options, but we are going on an average with four options. Okay. Now let's move on to set number two. Okay. Now let's see. Seven conferences on marketing, finance, HR, real estate, hospitality, management, and banking were scheduled to be held in seven cities: Mumbai, Pune, Delhi, Hyderabad, Indore, Bhopal, and Chennai, not in this order, on each day of week starting from Monday to Sunday. So I got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday up to Sunday. And after that, the a lot of information is given. Generally, they give information in terms of pointers, things become a little easy, but when they give information in terms of paragraph, it becomes a lot trickier to comprehend. Okay, so now I am going to solve this one. I have already made a table for this. So we are talking about day Monday to Sunday. I have already made a table. Another one has conference in city. So basically, the first question, on what basis you build a table, that is on the basis of something that is constant. So order of day is constant. You got Monday, then you got Tuesday, then you got Wednesday, then you got Thursday, then you got Friday, then you get Saturday, then you get Sunday. And the order of days is constant. That's the reason we always make table according to something that has a fixed order. So, for example, you have an arrangement where people are living in certain floors. They have some cars. They have some name. So, in that case, I am going to build a table on the basis of the floor number, because floor number are fixed. You got floor one, then floor two, then floor three, then floor four. So, always make a table according to something that is fixed or constant. Now, the second one and third one, you if you want, you can definitely interchange. You can take city as the second column, conference is the third column. That won't make a lot of difference. The only thing that makes a difference is the first column, because you are going to fill everything according to that. Okay. Now let's start reading. Conference on hospitality was held in Hyderabad on Friday. Okay. So I got hospitality and I got Hyderabad. Okay. Only one conference was held between hospitality and finance. So if hospitality is here, so finance can be either here or finance can be here, because there is going to be only one uh, conference between hospitality and finance. Okay. Conference on management was held immediately after HR. So conference on management. So I got management uh, was held immediately after HR. So I got HR, and but immediately before banking. So basically these three are going to go together. So I can have HR, management, banking, or I can have HR, management, banking. There are going to be only two possibilities. There is going to be no other possibility. Okay. The conference of management was not held in Indore. So in front of management, I can't have Indore. This is what we have. Okay. The conference held on Monday was held in Delhi. So this is going to be Delhi on Monday. I like these kind of straight informations because they help us fill the table easily. Only one conference was held between conferences on banking, and the conferences held in Mumbai. So between banking and Mumbai, there is going to be only one. So basically, I got banking. After that, we have something. Then I got Mumbai. That is one of the possibilities. Second possibility can be banking. This and next can be Mumbai. So HR can also be Mumbai, and after we can have Mumbai. So either ways, it's fine. Okay. The conference on HR was not held in Mumbai. So basically, if this is not Mumbai, then after banking, I need one space. Then I need to fill Mumbai. Okay. Conference and Pune was held immediately before Indore, so I got Pune. Then I got Indore, and these two are going to go together. Conference on real estate was not held on Monday, so I can't have real estate on Monday. Okay. Conference in Chennai was not held after Mumbai. So basically, Chennai should be before Mumbai. So I got Mumbai. And before Mumbai, it can be anything. It is not saying immediately before. So now all the negative informations are given to us. Now my job is to get the answer. So if I put HR over here, so I got HR, then I got management, then I got banking, then one place, then it should be Mumbai. And that's not true. Okay. So I got HR, management, banking, and it should be Mumbai. But instead of that, it is Hyderabad. So it's not possible. So HR cannot be on Monday. Okay. So now that is the first case that I have rejected. So it means second case must be true. So I got HR, then I got management, then I got banking. Now this should be Mumbai. Okay. Now the second point is this point. There was one conference held between hospitality and finance. So after hospitality, this can be finance, but this is management, so this should be finance. Now this cannot be real estate, so this should be real estate. So which is the only uh, conference that is left out? That is going to be marketing. So marketing must be held on Monday. So this is what the arrangement I got. Okay. Now I need to place Pune and Indore. They are in consecutive places. So Pune and Indore. So I can say Pune. This is Pune. This is Indore. So Indore is management, and that's not true. So it means this can't be Pune. This can't be Indore. So it means this must be Pune, and this must be Indore. Okay. And Chennai should be before Mumbai. So Chennai cannot be on Sunday. So Chennai should be on Tuesday. So this is what I got. And last city is going to be Bhopal. So I got the table completed. Now I am simply going to look at the options and answers. So if Delhi is related to Pune, in the same way, banking is also related to real estate. Okay. So banking is related to real estate, and that is same as Delhi to Pune. So Delhi to Pune is Delhi, then there is one gap, then Pune, banking, then one gap, then real estate. So the same thing we are talking about. So basically, now with Indore, Indore is related to what? So that is going to be which of the following would Indore be related by following the same pattern. So after Indore, what do we have? We have uh, Mumbai, because after Indore, you just give a space. So which city you are going to get, and that's going to be Mumbai. That's going to be option C. Okay. Now, in which of the cities conference of banking was held? So conference of banking was held in Indore. Again, now this is just look and answer type of things, because once you fill up the table, then there is nothing much to do. How many conferences were held between marketing and real estate? So between marketing and real estate, I got HR, management, banking, and hospitality. So 4. Okay, now which day conference of HR was held? That is going to be Tuesday. That is we can directly see, and it was held in Chennai. So that is going to be Tuesday, and that's going to be option B. Now, did I get the answers right? Yes. So did I fill the table right? Yes. So basically, this is how. So the most important part is when you are making the table, then which is the first column? Because the most important column is always going to be your first column. So make sure you know about the first column, which one you are going to place. Okay. Now, basically, if you have already written CAT 2025 and you got some calls, so definitely it's high time to join PDP, because interviews are already going on and you are going to get a mentor for your doubts. So it's uh, time to join, so that you can mentors can help you fill up the applications form. They can help you prepare for the interviews. And with this, let's conclude. Thank you.